Welcome your faces back to another episode, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liquid Hotshot. I hope everyone's doing swell today. We're here back on our HOI4 Millennium Dawn playthrough as Poland. It's a mouthful when you say it off the tongue. I mean, granted, I didn't say it too fast, but hey ho. Here we are, episode 22, I believe, if I'm counting my days correctly. In the last episode, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It was a nice little one. We have a secret nuclear program. We are making fuel. So if we see here, from industries, 6.7 thousand. Now, I believe in that from industries, the nuclear program is in that as well. Granted, it's only a measly 72 fuel per day. Like, it's added to base gain. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. Oh, so we had 2 base gain. Now I have 74. So, yeah, that's a number we can keep track of as we progress and maybe build some more nuclear reactors over time. But for now, 1 nuclear reactor is going to do us just fine. Thank you very much. We are spending some money. We've allowed the treasury to fill up just to some degree. We've gone for an infrastructure investiture because if Belarus prepares for new elections, cool. So we spend a lot of money, almost 2.5 billion to be exact. That's on a 20% increase in infrastructure construction speed. Now, that to me isn't a good investment. We'll lose money, that's a given, but if it helps us construct other buildings quicker in the long term, it's a win-win. I see it as a win. We did also start to, well, we have 2 40-width main battle tank divisions in recruitment. This is the division. We're looking at 223 defense, almost 250 breakthrough. It's just a basic bog standard division, really. Great hard attack, so it's going to be good against those tanks. Piercing, 83. It's decent. Well, it's doubled than our armor, so if we come up against, 1995 main battle tanks, we should do just fine, considering the AI, just pick a division here, like to use templates like this, which granted, don't have that much armor. It has less armor than mine, less piercing than mine, less defense breakthrough, etc. And this is just APCs, main battle tanks, self-propelled arty. Like, this is a full mechanized brigade. As you can see, full mechanized, wheels on the ground. Satellite production done, 1995. Boom. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. We said something last episode now. I'm going to apologize here for, me, my memory. It's absolutely shocking. The thermo, we can get the increased state, so we can make that 1 reactor we've got, like, level 3. But railways, let's have a look here. It's just, well, it's obviously not going to be completed right now. But when we did have it on, it was taking forever. So I think maybe it's time. We get some early high-speed rails. 100% railway construction speed. Sure. Boom. It's a thing. Do it like that. And then we'll actually build a missile silo before the rails. No reason why not to. Autocracy is being re-elected. It was this Belarus, which is the Russian puppet. This one is the Ukrainian puppet, so... And you can see which is making more money. Well, that's probably because there's a bigger population, higher GDP here. You know the shabam. Boys in Ukraine aren't doing so well. I mean, granted, they're making 1.4 billion a week, so that's good. They don't want a trade agreement. They don't want economic aid. Ooh, who declared war on Georgia? Are you friends with Russia? You're not. No one's actually friends with Russia in this war, so we'll have to see how this goes on. But two former communist, who's part of the USSR, obviously, are at war with one another, but in each other's heads. Gonna lose 30 billion in 2 days when this right here is finished. Fuel refining. Thank you, sir. Monthly population. Ladies and gentlemen, make babies. Thank you. All the babies, well, we want all the babies. We would like to invest in the future. Thank you. Thought I almost crashed my game, that. Not quite. New market for farms. Resources gain efficiency plus 10%. Resources to market plus 5%. Housing project focused. So if we wanted to go build some civs, we can do that. We've got a new market for farmers. Get the farmers behind us. Alright, our kid. Attack you. And by the looks of things, well, some levels of infrastructure just completed there. But have all the civs been finished now? No, we still got 2 from Spain that are still being built. But that's cool. Slovakia. How have you gone from 45% to 35%? What has gone on here? Gonna have to manipulate you again, homie. If you wanna stay in power. Germany are doing quite well for themselves. They're making 11 billion a week. Holy guac. Moly. Look at that, and they're paying like 5 billion off a week. Damn, dude. Must be good to be Germany. And they earn 1.6 billion off investments every week. Yikes. Yeah, I swear Germany's debt was like this before, right? Like, they had a lot of debt. They've paid off a lot of it, though. Fair play to them. We'll get this guy to the next level, and then we'll take off the infrastructure project and just let it roll. Little in-depth look for you there at the economic tab. 2.6 trillion is our GDP, and that's gone up like 4,000 since the end of the last video. Now, is that because we're improving infrastructure? Who knows? But we can already see 60% here. 45% in some of these states, and they're just going to go up as well, so that's good. It's absolutely lovely news. Lovely jubbly. Early AI robotics, what do you do again? Extra efficiency cap, and factory output. So now all my boys can work up to 95.09% cap, and they output more per day as well. That's great. Could go a humanoid robot in 2008. Cap, growth, output, but then again, it is also 276 days. But however, they don't really need to say both of those words. They mean effectively the same thing. 22% increase ahead of time bonus. Sorry, forgot the word there. Let's go ahead and do that because we get genetically modified crops in 5 days. People gonna be eating cyborg plants, yeah? So as we're attacking the nationalists, we're actually... Did we gain popularity from the comms there? Indeed. There it is, genetically modified crops. And then, look, we're getting some ahead of time bonuses in these as well. Nanofibers in medicine, plus 30% monthly pop. Everything gets a boost, and health cost is cheaper. Which, I mean, regarded for us anyway, is pretty cheap. Gene targeting pesticides. Electronics, I think, for the research speed, let's go get Hasba and Super. High-speed download and upload. 240 days. Sounds like a good bit of research, baby. These guys are now battle tested. Now let me check. That is as high as they can go. So let's stop you from training. Let you reinforce, because we do only have... Is it the one factory? On... Yeah, one factory. On building planes. At the Mojo. Got like one factory on everything apart from guns. Because in this mod, guns are actually pretty expensive. 0.6 compared to everything else, so... Great success! Okay, and let's turn you off. We're back making money again. Money. Arthur. And look, we can build it up to its second state as well. Let's get that done after all the infrastructure. %71%. Alt right click. Boom. Bam. Bam. Bop. 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 Boom. Pow. Yeah, so target is still for that debt to go back down to sub 200. So we'll be working on that. But we don't also want to forget about shying away from investments. Investments do help. More investments we have, more money we'll make. More money we have, more money can we invest. Now, I want to have a look. We're still at stagnation. What are like the likes of Germany? How are you doing? Oh, would you look at that? Economic boom, fast growth. Austria's stagnating. Slovakia's in an economic boom, so is Hungary. But we are, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2008. Now, I was only 6 in 2008. However, growing up, we felt the effects of the 2008 recession. Now, I'm not sure if that was just a UK thing or if that was a global thing. Tends to be nowadays, though, with the world so intertwined with each other and countries and the stock markets and the bank and all that sort of stuff. I think the whole reason towards our recession was the banks, right? Selling off things they didn't actually own, and then people wanted the shit back, and the government lost a lot of money bailing out banks, basically. We went into a lot of debt because of it, standard of living dropped, so on and so forth. Now, if the recession is a thing globally, there's going to be a scripted event, most likely. So that's the thing. Also, by increasing the infrastructure in these states, guys, we will just be able to build more in them as well, which is great. Great news. Let's get IFVs like just above the guns, and whenever we build another military factory, that can go in there. I think the safest place for me to put my mills is going to be west of my capital, just in case anything kicks off in Eastern Europe, right? So let's build 60% Silesia and Lutz. Oh yeah, baby, cream of the crop. I think it would be wise to have some main battle tanks in the infantry as well, so we'll tell you to join up with this fighting force. Because if you have tanks and infantry under the same general, your infantry can support your tanks, and they're in the same battle plan anyway, so they're all aiming for the same gain. I was about to say, I thought that was 8 rather than 6. I was like, oh, I don't need technology medals anymore? How convenient. Let's push. We're pro-Western. Let's do a little campaign. It's money. Or not, it's political power, sorry. Pro-Western, and thank you. Invest in a biofuel refinery. Sure, I just got a biofuel refinery. Sick. Farmers love me, honestly. But just by doing a bit of propaganda here, and if we combat some foreign influence as well, we'll just start to become that bit extra popular. I mean, the election's not for like another 2 years. Not for another 25 months, but new markets for farmers. Farmers want biofuel. People can obviously see that's a good thing. Speak against Russia. %10 cheaper IFVs. Yeah, let's speak against Russia. Let's say, oi, 2 Belaruses is not good for us. Or for Rus. Sure. So, you know, you're uncool, dude. Pretty uncool. Now, naturally, Ukraine's not going to like me for saying something like that in this timeline anyway. So, go figure. He stinks, man. Vladimir Putin. He stinks, dude. Indonesia declared war on a caliphate. What on earth happened here? Well, whatever happened, it wasn't good. China's making money now. But they've got like a shit ton of debt. Germany's now paid off all the debt. Well, good for you, mate. Good for you. Damage reduction against CAS. Yes, please. Now, anti-tank guided missiles, manpads. What are you? Let's have a look. Artillery, anti-tank, anti-air. So you are a manpad, a man-portable air defense system. Manpads. So let's say I want anti-air. How do we do that? Self-propelled air defense battery. What do you need for that? Self-propelled anti-air. Would help because we're not going to have that many fighter planes. Goes up from 9.5 air attack to 12.3. I think that might be the one, but we need self-propelled AA, so that would be tank destroyer. Wrong. Self-propelled anti-air. Need some of those bad boys. And I'm gonna write that down because you best believe I'm gonna forget it. Self-propelled anti-air. 20 width inf. Include it. Underline it, shut the book. And I think, because we have invested in Hungary, and we have invested in Lithuania, and we have invested in Slovakia, maybe a country who's struggling, just a little bit like us, maybe with Austria. They are making money, their economy is stagnating though. So let's put Austria on the investment list. Austria. Invest. Boom. Question of the day for you before we begin to wrap up this episode. So if you did get this far into the video, let me know. Denmark is obviously out of the EU, but question for you, what is your favourite movie of all time? drop a comment down below. It'd be great to see what type of movies you guys like. And my favourite by far is Forrest Gump. If you've never seen it, such a good... pardon me. It's such a good movie. You should check it out. And it won so many awards. It's got Tom Hanks in it if you like Tom Hanks. We have 1,000 SPAA. So what I'm hearing is that if I tell A, you to join that army when you're done, but B, to tell this army to train, so these guys are no longer rookies, that we could just put the SPA in here without actually having any on the production line because we have it stockpiled. That's great, considering we can't currently make it right now. Building up to the second level of the nuclear reactor. Speaking of nuclear reactor, we're at 23 kilograms of nuclear weapons grade material. We need 60 total to make a nuclear warhead. So that's an extra. We get one a day. So do we get one a day? Or do we get one a week? Is this a week? That's per day. No, yeah, it is per day. Just saying it tick. Cool. Right, well, that's going to have to be it for today's episode. We are yet again doing another propaganda campaign. We're very popular. The Democratic pro-Western parties are very popular here in Poland. Under my guidance, my leadership. We are, of course, in the EU. We are a secret nuclear state, which is just top-notch. Absolutely top-notch. But yeah, if you've liked today's episode, guys, drop a like down below. It just gives me that little boost of my day seeing someone liking the video. I really do appreciate it, but it's not necessary. Subscribe if you're new. Again, you can change your mind at a later date, and it is free after all. But with that being said, this series comes out every day at 12 PM British Standard Time. So if you're not sure when that is, give it a Google. And I will see you this time tomorrow for episode 23. Take care. Bye-bye.